Para-pam pam pam. Hello. Para-pam pam para. I think I'm nearly ready. I think I am ready. Are you ready? I am ready. Let me see. Yes. I think we are. I think we are. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, plane shifters. Hello. Today we're gonna work on the mail system. What a news. Well, the mail system took a lot of time. Because it's a complex system. I mean, it's not that complex, but anyway, it's something completely new that we didn't do before, and so it took time to design it, to think about it, to, you know? Yeah. So this is everything that we already did on the mail system, right? Each one of those green flags costed me time and blood. Well, blood not really, but anyway. Costed me time, right? So every one of those marks that you see on the screen, it costed me time, but I'm happy that we have so many green ones. Easy. Now we have to go into the more interesting part, which is this, right? Which is, are we going to pay for mail or not? And the answer is yes, we're gonna pay for mail. And you may say, why? And I would say, because yes. I mean, I don't have a... I mean, because, yeah, no, the reason is that you cannot pretend that people are, sending mail, I mean, carrying your mail, your packages, your items around the world for free, right? So why they should do that? So no one would do that. No one would bring stuff up and, back and forth, up and down for nothing. So yeah, there will be a price in sending the mail. There will be a price. So what we want to do, we want to improve a bit that window. Right? And start to think of how much should it cost. You should think how much should it cost. And the questions I think are how much per kilogram, how much per side. So we have a lot of options actually. We have a lot of options. Let me see if I find why I still have this here. Mailing system. So so the question for the fee, are the following, right? So only a letter without items. I cannot type today. Without items, how much should it cost, right? So I need a value. Hello, Electra. Hi. I need a value. How much should a letter without items cost, right? Then how much should sending money cost, right? Should it be a percentage? Should it be a percentage of the total? Percentage of the total is interesting, huh? How much for sending actual items, right? Items, we have two parameters for items. We know how much they weight, and we know how big they are, because we actually have a size in each of our items. Now, is it very accurate? I don't know, but is it okay? Yeah, I think it is okay. So, based on size and weight, how much? So, how much for, I don't know, for a square meter? Or, well, square meter maybe is too much, but, you know, how much for a square of 10 a box of 10 centimeters of side? I don't know. Should be based on size or should be based on weight? Or we assume that the size does not affect. And the other question is, should it be based on distance? Right? So if I'm sending a package further away, basing it on distance, I think it's a bit harder for me, because yeah, basing it on distance is a mess, because we don't know where you are going to pick it up, right? At the moment, we assume that, yeah, I mean, the best in theory would be that you tell to the mailman that you want a certain package to be available in a specific location, and then you pick it up. But that's too complex. I don't think I want to do that. Mail should be a fixed amount. I mean, regardless of the items? No way. So you can put in like you can ask to send 200 kilograms of iron, or you can ask to send a letter without any items, and it's the same cost. You think it's the same cost? It's impossible. This doesn't abide to any physics law and to any market laws. So it's impossible to be a fixed price. Unless it's a very, very high price, then I may agree. Regardless of distance. Regardless of distance. So you would say distance, no. Okay. You would say distance, no, but you would say items based on what they pay for each slot in the mail. I mean, we have the weight. Now, I don't know how much the weight is correct in our database, but I think is reasonable. I don't remember if the weight is expressed in kilograms or grams or what. Maybe it's 100 grams. Let me see if we have it anywhere. Weight. Obviously, there is no indication of weight, so we don't know. We don't know. 1 second. Let me search on PS item. Maybe there is some information. Weight. Weight, get weight. Thank you. Weight of the item changed by the loot modifier. Bro, weight rules. Weight rules. Containers must have a maximum carrying weight. Weight of stacks is the count of the stack multiplied by the weight of the base item stat. Size rule. The size is a single number. Relates to the length of the longest dimension measured in centimeters. Stacks do not affect size. Containers have a maximum content size. Okay, still it didn't tell me anything. Wow. We don't, but we display it in the inventory, no? But no one knows how much is it? How it is possible? I mean, we should know how much that is, no? How much is it, boys? We never spelled it out. Max weight, max current space. We never said how much. I think that 1 is 100 grams. That is what I think. I don't think it's 1 kilograms. The max allowable weight for this inventory. Do we have it on the wiki or anywhere? I mean, come on. We don't know how much is our weight system. It's impossible. Weight. The weight of the items, the weight of the item in pounds. The weight of the item in pounds. Why in pounds, bro? Okay. Why? Oh my god, why in pounds? But it's fine. 1 pound. 1 pound in grams. Yeah, so it's basically half a kilo. So we can... I mean, it's not exactly half a kilo, but it's okay. So, okay, so we have that. And then we have sides, but sides is actually not spelled out. Okay, so in pounds. So, a fish... Okay, so let me try. So a fish is 2 pounds. A fish is 2 pounds. Well, there is the dummy database. Yeah, there is the dummy database. Wait, let me go to the real database because maybe it's different. So let me get all the fishes. For example, right? So a seared carp fish, which is a piece of a fish, is 0.5, so it will be like 200 grams. I think it's not bad. A cleaned carp fish is 0.5, while the normal carp fish is 2. Okay. A fishing pole is 1.9. I like the 1.9. I mean, we didn't say 2, huh? We said 1.9. I don't know why, but a lionfish is 0.8. A unicorn fish is super big. No, it's 1.6. No, it's not super big. So yeah, all the fishes seems to be relatively, I mean, kind of reasonable. Okay. Let me see a crate. Even if a crate in theory is empty, but for example, a crate of jellied clacker ice is 25. Wow, that's super heavy. A crate of clay is 25. Oh my god, a large crate. What is this? Large crate, it is broken. There is something you cannot carry. 300 pounds. But the other seems to be reasonable. Let me see a tent. A tent is 40 pounds. A small tent is 30, a big tent is 60. Yeah, but anyway, this seems to be reasonable. Distance in meters, weights in pounds. Yeah, I don't know exactly why. Probably because the kilogram was too much and the gram was too little. I don't know. And so we like to do it in pounds. I have no idea where this value came from, but let me check some weapons. Like the axe. Like a reinforced battle axe is 2 kilograms. 4 pounds, which seems to be fine. Reinforced axe is 3. What the? These ones are broken. 16, 16, 16, 16. These are broken. It's impossible that, well, unless you also have all the mold and whatever, but it's impossible that it's 16 kilograms. I don't know why these ones are so heavy. I think there is a mistake here in some of those. But let me say, apart from some mistakes, the value seems to be reasonable, okay? So we can consider that one is about half a kilo. I think the values are kind of reasonable. Let me see sword, but I think if they are okay, yeah, that seems to be reasonable. Only the one in only some of the ingredients seem to have a fucked up value. Yeah, large crate I think is, I don't know, is done not to be taken. I'm gonna be here, I have to run, come back again, and have so something different. Why? Hello, Ola. So I think these are fine. Now, let me check the sides, because the sides, I think that the sides we may have a problem, okay? So the sides, I don't think we ever looked at the sides in... So a broadsword is like 3, right? A short sword is 2, which at least is smaller than that. An ornate longsword is 4. Let me see a claymore. A claymore is 6. So it seems that one is about 30 centimeters. One is about 30 centimeters. So I think that the size is in feet. You know? I think the size is in feet. Just pay by slot? No. Absolutely not. I mean, if you are sending a note, you know, a note like it's a piece of paper, or you are sending a stack of 65 or 65 iron ingots, you know, I mean, it's impossible it costs the same. There's no way. There's no way. Feet is 24, eh? Feet is 24, roughly, no? Ah, it's 30. Ah, okay. I was thinking it was like 24, 25. So yes, that one is in feet, exactly. Because a claymore is 6, a claymore is 180 centimeters, so I think a 6 feet is okay. So yes, the size is in feet. And I think it's considering the longest, because it's one dimensional, right? So we only have one number, but I think is the longest side of the item. So if it's a cube, you know, is the same size. So that's why the claymore is 6. Okay, I think it's good. I like it. Let me see if this theory is working also for other items. Like, for example, let me go back to the tent. Tent. So a big tent is, oh my god, 400. 400 will pay 12 meters. 400 yes, 12 meters. Yeah, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay, actually. I think we actually have these values properly set, which is insane. Why do you want to use measurement taken from an ancient and very dead English king? I don't know. I mean, to me, we can use any. I mean, to me, pound and feet and inches are a bit weird. I know. I mean, to me, I'm European, so I mean, I'm Italian, so they makes no sense. But at the same time, this is what we have in the game, right? And I think it relates to. But I don't know, when you look at an item, it's telling you what? It's telling you weight and size, but doesn't tell you the unit of measure? Let me check in game 1 second. Also in the old game, when you look at an item, is it telling you pounds, or is it telling you just as a number? I don't know, I don't remember. I think it's just telling you the number. It's not telling you what is it. So no one knows what is it. Only me. I am the only one that knows. I am the only one that knows. Nope. Try again. But yes, I think we are just displaying the number anyway. I never seen, I think, I don't know, now I have a... I cannot recall, but I don't think we are showing... Weight 41, sides 41, weight 7, sides 10, but it doesn't tell you what, right? It doesn't tell you the unit of measure. Okay, maybe we should add it. But in general, makes sense. So I have to do the conversion every time in my mind whenever I look at this, like weight 1. I think, okay, 0.5 kilograms to understand how much it is. I cannot just think in pound or in feet, right? But a torch is 8. A torch is too much. Is a torch 8 also in production? No, because the problem is that if these values are not correct, you know, everything is fucked up. No, you see, here is correct, it's 1.5. Yeah, in production the values are correct. In production they are correct. Still seems to be a lot, 700 grams for a torch. I think it should be like 0.6, but like half of that. Anyway. I mean, it's a big torch, but... Anyway, sides. Okay, so let's update the wiki though, because we did this check, and I think it's good that we checked it. So, the sides is actually in feet. Is in feet of the longest, I think, of the longest side. So sides of the longest side, longest axis, or longest, how do you say? In feet, anyway, in feet. Example, claymore, 6 feet, which is a typical example of something that is long, you know, but is occupying space. Now you may say that, yeah, you may occupy, I don't know if I want to use the sides anyway, because I think that the sides, like if you have like 10 claymore to send, right? I mean, you may pack them vertically. And so they may not take that much space. And measure the new king. If you take measurement for your king, you use them to present king or queen, discard them. Yeah, but we cannot change the measurement system every time. It's impossible. Totally impossible. Okay. Okay, so this is good. So what we want to do, we want to put into the UI, right? Into our UI, we want that at the moment is looking like this. We want to put, when you write a mail, here a box that is about the delivery and such, right? So this is what we want to do. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it now. Are you ready? Let's do it now, boys. So, no, no, yes. Okay, so we will put it here. And obviously it needs to be present only when... yes, it's already like this, perfect. This grid is already working only and visible only when we write a mail. Now it will have to be calculated on the fly. So as soon as you move the money or you remove the money, we will have to send an updated cost value, right? So I think that the first thing we need is whenever we add items, let me see. Whenever we add items, mail manager, right? Transfer mail content, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Is no, it's never here. He's not here. He's not here. Why? Because he's done. No, 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 no. He's done in slot manager, eh? Because it's when I move items between things. Yeah, I think he's done in slot manager. So he's done in slot manager. Let me see. In slot manager, move from mail money. Yeah, exactly. And then move from inventory to mail. Yeah, is inside these functions. So we will have to... Okay. Yeah, container mail is here. And... yes, it's basically on this line. Exchange, add items. So when this happens, it means that we added a new item. And let me put a breakpoint, I mean a bookmark. The only problem is send add item message. Add item. Do we have an add item in our player mail or not? Do we have an add item in our player mail? I have no idea. Unfortunately not. Add item is generic. Okay, so we cannot do it there. Unless we create a subset. No, but I think we can do it. Yeah, it's only in PS Exchange. But I think we can do it. I think we can do it here. I think when we add the item to the exchange that we are when we are moving, we will call mail manager. Yeah, I think so. I think we can say. Do we want to recalculate everything, or do we want to recalculate only the item that I added or removed? I think it's probably better to only recalculate the item that I added or removed. No, even if it's simple, because it's like 5 items. But still, I mean, it's 6 items plus coins. See, Electra, you're going back and forth a lot. What is going on? No, I'm thinking from the implementation point of view, if we should just call a function inside mail manager, which is taking the exchange and is just going through the exchange, reading the items, and recalculating. Or if you want to do it more, you know, fine-tuned, that we recalculate only when we add an item, we take the previous value. But I think it's a bit useless. I think we can just. I mean, I don't think it's a great optimization. You know, I think it's okay if we scan, because anyway we will have to scan exchange, and then inside exchange we get the items and the money. So it's as simple as that. Okay. I think we have a plan. So the plan is to go into mail manager and add a new function. This one we never used it, huh? There are some functions here that we never used. Retrieve all the item ID part of a mail message exchange. We never used this. I mean, how did we? I think we never used this function. I mean, and by the way, it's never been implemented. So let's change this one. Calculate the price. Calculate the price for the mail based on items and coins. Okay. So this will be calculate mail cost. Calculate mail cost. It will depend on the. Well, we can maybe just have a multiplier. So if it's air or land, do we want to have just a multiplier or? Yeah, maybe just a multiplier. I think it's the easiest. Or do you think that maybe costing less to send by air the materials? No, I think it's the same. It's just a multiplier. I think, for example, we just multiply by 2 or by 3. Probably by 3. So on this function I don't need the only problem is that I need the current exchange. I mean, if there is an exchange, because there may not be items. So what do I need? I need only the client, or I need the exchange. I don't know, because I will call this function I think this one will not be only calculate. I think this one will be update. Update mail cost. So this one will also send to the client. I think I will also send it to the client here. Right? So the question is which parameters I need. Do I need only the client? And so from the client we check if it's a mail and we check if he has something in the exchange. I'm thinking, boys. I'm thinking very deeply. Yes, I think that we need only the client. And from the client we can derive everything. I think it will be something like that. Update mail cost. And so update mail cost will have a base cost for a letter without items, right? And this will be a base price. I think we should be a float, or we round everything. I think we round everything, right? But we can start with a float, but then we round to a thingy. The only problem is, can we remove money from the other coins? Yes, I think we can. I think we can. There is an automatic thing, an automatic way to do that. So the base letter cost. Boys, you need to help me. No one is doing anything here apart from me. Why? No, I'm joking. But can you help me to figure out these numbers? Because I asked also in the chat, but no one. So they said, wait, they said 53 per letter. 53 per letter sounds a good fee. 53 per letter. 53 per letter. What can I buy? What can I buy with 53? With 53? What can I buy? With 53. Let me see what I can buy. What is the base price here? I buy a torch for 103. I buy a torch. A torch is very expensive. I buy an axe for 1,200. What is this? 80? Is the base axe. The base axe I buy it only for 80. Wow. Until 4,500. Okay. 100. No, this is not an axe. Let me check. I don't know, a bottle of wine. So a bottle of wine. Well, here we have a wine barrel, which is kind of big. It's a whole barrel of wine. So it's costing 1,000. 1,000. But a bottle of wine is 68, and a cheap one is 20. So let's say that 20 is okay. So let's say that that's about 20. So it's about 0.5 euro. So if we say it costs 50, it will be 25 euro. Seems to be a lot. Seems a lot for a letter. But yeah, but it seems to me that 50 is a good range though. How much does an apple? How much does an apple cost? I think it's 5 probably. An apple. An apple cost 5. Yes, 5. So sending a letter will be like 10 times an apple. I think it's quite a bit, huh? But okay. Let's say that we can start with 50. Okay, we start with 50. We start with 50. So 53 is the base letter cost. Now we need to check if there are items and coins, right? And the way to do that is get exchange ID. What is it? Get exchange ID. Let me just copy the thingy, but it's get exchange ID and something. Get exchange ID. Yeah, it's this. It's basically that. So we say if there is an exchange going on, because coins and items, we put them all in the same exchange, right? In the exchange thingy. So if there is an exchange going on, we want to extract from the exchange the coins, which is the get offer money. So we get the offer money, and it is returning what? Is returning a PS money? Okay, perfect. Very nice. Very nice. So PS money, money. So we get our offer money. Now, how much should we charge? Wait, he's getting what he wants. He wants the client. Okay, he wants the client for whatever reason. So how much should we charge for sending money? Should it be a percentage of the money sent or what? Because to me it can be a percentage with a minimum. So if you are sending, the only problem is why it should be, well, because anyway it's coins, so they occupy space. So if you send like 1 million tria, right? 1 million tria. What could be a good fee? 1%? 1% is quite a bit, huh? I mean, for sure not 10%. That would be too much. 2%? We can go with 2%, I'm thinking, but I think we can go with 2% is kind of costly, but for a money transaction, I think it's okay. How much PayPal charges? 5%? 2%? 2%. PayPal fees. PayPal is charging 2.9%. So I was not that far. Plus 30 cents. 2.9%. I think we can go with 2% and see how it goes, okay? So we go with 2%. So get offer money, so we get a 2% of that. You know what is the only problem I'm thinking? The problem is that this value we are calculating now is not stored anywhere. So yeah, we will have to recalculate. We will have to recalculate it when we send the mail, but hopefully it will be identical. Yeah, I think it will. Okay, so we do this. We take total money and we multiply by what? 0.02. That's 2%, no? And this will be the fee as a float. This will be the money fee. Okay. With a minimum of, wait, with a minimum of what? With a minimum, what is the minimum? Because if I'm sending like 10 coins, it will be 1 coin. So I think the minimum will be 1 coin anyway. Even if 1 coin seems to be a bit too little, but... If I send... with a minimum of 5, with a minimum of 5, could be a minimum of 5, just because it's money. Or with a minimum of 2. With a minimum of 2. Because 100 multiplied by 002 will be 2, right? So this will be like the minimum threshold. So if you send 100 coins, you are paying the base value. If you are sending more than 100 coins, for example 200, you will start to pay 4. It's still a bit low though. I think it's a bit low. But should we go with 3%? I think 2% is a bit low. With a minimum of 5. With a minimum of 5. I would say, yeah. I think we can go with 3% with a minimum of 5. So money, so if money fee is lower than if money fee is lower than 5, money fee equal to 5. Okay, so this is like the minimum minimum to send any money. So if you are actually sending 1 coin only, you will lose 4, right? Well, no, anyway, you will lose 5 because the guy will receive one coin anyway. But so we charge 3%. We charge 3%. You know what though? I mean, money does not wait in our game, which is a big issue, I guess, but it does not wait, so, and does not take any storage space. So people are actually probably not going to send money if the charge is too high. Yeah, exactly. So let me put it back to 2%. Let me put it back to 2%. With a minimum of 5. I think it's okay. Now, I wanted to listen to the planet side soundtrack, but I don't know if we will get a copyright strike or not. So probably I have to do it off stream, huh? Yeah, because I think I will add it. I think there is at least 1 or 2 good songs that I remember. But anyway, apart from that, sorry, I just had a brain tangent. So calculate money fee. Then here we calculate items fee. Now the items, I don't think we should base it on sides. I think sides is very variable, right? And it doesn't really represent the... Because for example, let's take the example of a tent, right? The tent says 12 meters. And yes, it is actually 12 meters big when the tent is installed, right, on the ground. But when you disassemble it, right, and you wrap up I mean, when you wrap it up, I mean, for sure it's not 12 meters, right? So if we go with sides, I think that we are going to give a kind of a wrong value. So I think we should not go with sides. I think we should go with weight, right? So we will go based on weight. And weight, so we need to go through... I hope the exchange has an easy way to get all the items, but I think so. I hope so. Uh-oh. Move item, get starter offer, get target offer. Yeah, I think we get starter offer. Get starter offer slot? What do you mean get starter offer slot? No, slot, no. I want all the items. I want all the items. I don't want just one item. Starter char, get offer item slot. Ah, because we don't keep them in the... That's a problem, huh? We don't keep the items you are exchanging in the exchange class. We actually keep them only in but that's a big issue, eh? Because I think we are scanning the whole inventory. I think we are scanning the whole inventory. Oh my god, yes we are. We are scanning the whole inventory. I mean, it's not a big scan, but it's a bit stupid. Yeah. So we are scanning the whole inventory, boys. We are scanning the whole inventory. And we are scanning it for every slot. Nah. I think that's stupid. No, we should redo it. I mean, we can do it like this, but I think we can do it in a smarter way. So we can get the... We can do it in a smarter way. We can do it like this, look. We can do it... We can do it. Come on. We can do it by simply taking the starting character exchange, and this will always be valid, right? Because we said if exchange. So if exchange, so if we get exchange and then we get get starter client, right, which is us, and then we get the inventory of that guy, and then we get is a PS character inventory, is a PS character inventory, and this is a char inventory. I'm just doing it like this so I don't have to call this a million times. So in this case, what? Character inventory? Wait. This is an array, right? Character inventory. I think it is. Actually it's not. What? Wait. Why it compiles with num? No, num it doesn't compile. So character inventory. Wait, wait a second. Character inventory. Yes, exactly. Can I get inventory, or it is obviously protected? It's obviously protected. Hey, I can put a function here then. In theory, in theory, we have the items here in the mail message inventory, right? But they have not been moved yet. I think they have not been moved yet because that is the preview. Yes, exactly. They are not there yet. At the moment, they are still sitting on inventory. They will be in mail message inventory when they are when the mail is actually sent and the item removed from you. But at the moment, I think they are only sitting on. The only thing that I don't understand is if I have a split stack, right? If I have a split stack of an exchange, yes, because I have the exchange stack count, so I can get it from there. Yes. So I need to get. Okay, I think I understand what I need to do, but it's different from what I was planning originally. So I think we need another method similar to get offered items or whatever it was. Get I've seen it a minute ago. Fuck. I've seen it a second ago. Where was that? Where was that? Was not in character inventory? Was not in character inventory then, huh? Was in exchange, huh? I think it was in exchange. Ah, yes, get offering. Here it is. This one. Yeah, I wanted to say this one. So I think we can have because this is going by slot. We basically need to return all the items. All the items in the exchange as part of character inventory. So let me do this. So as part of character inventory, we do get all exchange item or something like that. Let me see if there is exchange somewhere. Return the exchange info for the item in the index specified. Because, for example, update encumbrance, right? This one, in theory, should cycle on all the items, but I think this one cycles on all the ones that are. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Let me put it here. Get all items being part of an exchange. So we will call it. So we need a T array of PS item, and the function will be get all exchanged items, right? And this get all exchange items will the first thing that it needs to do, it needs to be sure that we are in an exchange, right? Because even if we can assume that if we call this function, we already did the check, because in fact we did it in the calling function, right? And so at this point I think I can do the same that Exchange Manager was doing, just in a smarter way. So yeah, now I can do this here. So I can say if exchange offer slot is different than -1, right? So we can say okay. Okay, so we add that guy. What? Because it's not a PS item. What? Is returning a PS character inventory item. PS character inventory item. I mean, as long as he has the pointer to the real PS item, I'm fine. I mean, as long as this is... So in reality, then it will return a PS character inventory item, huh? Okay, I don't know exactly why it is a PS character inventory, but I think because the PS character inventory item is keeping track of... And I don't know why it's not a pointer to that. I think we need a pointer to that. I don't understand why should not be a pointer to PS character inventory item. I mean, it must be a pointer. Why not? I mean, why we need to pass it? Right? I think it's a bad idea. They should be all pointers. We don't want to have this statically. Yeah, for some reason inventory is not a pointer to anything. So it's a flat array of items owned by this inventory, but they are not pointers, so they are getting constructed really. I don't know if I like that. Why doesn't like this? I don't know. Okay, so we, in theory here, we add to this array that we are sending back. And so now we have this get all exchange items. Now it's not compiling for some reason, but okay. We would fix that. So now in theory my mail could ask this, right? Could call get all exchange items. And this will return, yes, a T array of this. And so that we can now easily PS character inventory item. PS character inventory item is undefined. Fine. Is defined in PS character inventory. PS character inventory is not inside server for sure, but is under bulk, I think. So we need to include bulk objects and then PS character inventory. Okay. Okay. And PS character inventory item is inside of that. So this should fix it. So what do you mean PS character inventory item is not defined? Bro, it's defined because it's a class inside. Oh my god. It's an inner class of PS character inventory. Is an inner class of that. Okay. Fine. So we do this and GG. So we do it all inside inside this function and GG. So I don't have to go crazy. Crazy. Okay, so we just changed that. And we do it like this and GG. Yeah, because it's an inner class, it exists only here, and so we cannot see it from outside. It's been a bit annoying. But it's okay, it's okay. We get the weight directly. So in this case, what we need to do, we need to have a float weight that is 0, and we I knew there was someone stuck on the stair. And then we cycle on the inventory items. We check if the offer slot is different than 1. If it's different than 1, then we do weight plus this inventory item dot get item dot get weight, and that's it. Okay. Okay, so this will be the total weight of the current items. Okay, so we just have this function. And okay. So we don't need to do any of this now, which is great. So because we did it on the other side, right? So the calculation is done. Now, the question is, how much should we charge per pound? How much should we charge per pound, boys? Well, let's say that we want to be sure that it's less than the cost. Is less than the cost of the item. Because otherwise... Yeah, but at the same time, if you are really transporting iron... Okay, let me see. How much does it weigh? One ingot of metal, right? So if we take an ingot, right, and we take let's say a steel ingot, okay? A steel ingot is weighing 1.6. I like the silver ingot 2.098. Oh my god. I mean, why we have these crazy numbers? Okay, anyway, it's 2.098. I mean, why not 2, but fine. Probably because they are taken from real numbers. That's possible. So a steel ingot is 1.6. A gold ingot is 3.8. Wow. So obviously, if I'm sending by mail 10 kilograms of gold, right? I don't care too much about paying, but if I'm sending iron, right, 10 kilograms of iron, then it may be, because the price, line 8 and line 9, the price, line 8 and line 9. So gold is 180 and iron is 100. So there is not a lot of difference. Yeah, because gold was not so precious. I mean, it's not so precious in our world, but 108. So how much should be the cost for transportation? And an ingot, how much is an ingot? Is 1 kilogram? So what? One ingot is... So it's 2 kilograms, is 1.5 and 3.8, right? So the value per pound, so the value per pound is 100, no, sorry, we said 180. 180 divided by 3 point whatever 864, right? So it will be 46 coins per pound. So that's the value of a precious. Okay, so gold 46. But no, because I need to make this thing meaningful, because if it's completely fucked up, you know. So 1 pound of gold is 46 coins. 1 pound of iron is, we said, 100 divided by 1.57. 1.57 is 63. So actually the iron is worth more. I mean, in terms of weight, which is interesting. Okay, probably this is not the way we wanted to do it, but the reason is that the gold is costing more, but it's also weighing way more. Probably a bit too much, but anyway, that's what it is. Let me take a pound of meat. So maybe a good meat, a grilled meat. A grilled meat is 0.75. 0.75. So the base price is 5, so it's very low. The base price is super low. Grilled meat is really low in price. I don't know why it's so low. Is it a mistake, or is it really what we want? I think this value is broken. I think that value is broken. I mean, if an apple is 5, I don't understand how grilled meat can be 5. Maybe the apple is too much. Simmered clacker meat. This one, for example, I think it should cost more. Yeah, in fact, it's 192. This one is 192, but it's 10 pounds. Wow, it's 10 pounds. Yeah, I think it's because the weight was not designed to be used as a way to price stuff. So that's why. So actually, if we do 192 divided by 10.77, the number that comes out, I think, is a bit off, right? So 1 pound of gold is 46, 1 pound of iron is 63, 1 pound of clacker meat. I mean, this is an expensive meat. This is an expensive meat, is 17.8, and 1 pound of normal meat was nothing basically. So 5 divided by 0.7, so 7. So in theory it was like 7. So 1 pound of meat, generic meat, let's say generic meat, it seems to be 7.1 coins, right? What about asking a percentage of the worth of the item you want to send? Also like a kind of insurance. Yeah, I did it with the money. With the money, that's also a possibility anyway. Huh? With the money, we took 2% charge of the money value. I mean, I wasn't sure between 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3, right? PayPal is 2.9. But let's say 2%. Also because money does not have a weight, and so for people it's not a problem. But for items, yeah, we can also charge a percentage of the value. But you know, the problem if you charge a percentage of the value means that the mailman is able to evaluate, the cost. So I don't know, you have a very special artifact, that is super rare, and you put it in a package, and that thing is gonna cost you like 100. I mean, why? I mean, I think that the mailman doesn't know. He's just working on weight. The mail system doesn't allow you to drop perishable in the mail. Why? No, I can. You can send a cake. You can send a cake. Now, if you ask me to implement something that after 5 days the cake spoils, that is a bit too complex for me. But okay, let me try some other examples. If I take a weapon, right? If I take a weapon, I take like a longsword or whatever. Let's take a claymore, which should be an expensive weapon. So if I take a claymore or a platinum claymore, if I take a platinum claymore, which is 9.8. Now this one is a bit weird, but 9.8. 1,200. Why the platinum is costing less than a normal claymore? That's a bit fucked up, huh? So a platinum claymore is 1,200 and this one is 1,500. Why? 5,000. Why? That I think is a bit fucked up, huh? Okay, let's take because the claymore, yeah. So if 5,000 divided by 3.5, it would be like 1,400 per pound. 1 pound of claymore. Yeah, I think these prices are a bit fucked up. While for the platinum one is 1,200 divided by 9.8. 1,200 divided by 9.8. So it will be 122. So you see how much it varies? I mean, it varies in an incredible way. Um, 122. So some of these numbers don't really make a lot of sense, huh? But hey, I know. No, but the mailman in 1 week the mail will already be delivered. It takes 1 hour to deliver. It's like the riders, like the riders on the street that send you the stuff. I don't know if this is a good comparison, by the way, but I'm just trying to see how broken it will be. Because I need to understand if you are sending stuff, if it will be very broken or not. So like a longsword is 2. And the price is 3,750, right? So it will be 3,750 divided by 2, right? 1,975 coins. There is 1 pound of longsword. Yeah, I think that what this proves, which anyway makes a bit of sense. What this proves is that if you are sending items, right, that are already crafted, like a final weapon or things like that, then the cost of the mail on this number will be basically nothing. But if you start to send basic materials, right, like gold, iron, they weigh so much that, sending it by mail is not a good idea. So I think I think it makes sense in a way. I think some numbers are off, like this platinum claymore compared to the claymore is off, but so I think this should be definitely higher. But apart from this exception, the rest kind of reasons with me. If you're going to send 200 kilograms of meat, of normal basic meat by mail, it will cost you a fortune compared to the value of what you're sending, right? Because you need another way of sending that. I mean, so I think it kind of makes sense at the end. It kind of makes sense. So we can say that, okay, so now the question is, how much for a pound? How much for a pound? I think that if we charge, so we should charge a value that makes basic items, I mean, not as a negative value, but anyway, not a loss, but very unpractical, right? So like if you're sending a basket of apples, it should basically cost you the same as how much the apples are costing buying them in the other place, right? So, or let's say half the price, but pretty much in the same order of magnitude, right? It should not be 1/10 or 100 of that, right? It should be pretty much in the same order of magnitude. So what I'm saying is that the 7.1 coins, right? The 7.1 coins per pound to me is a kind of a reference value. So I think if it's like 5 coins per pound, now if you say 5 coins per pound and you want to send the iron, still will be very, very valuable. If we do 10 coins per pound, yeah, it's a good question. It's a good question. I mean, obviously, if we do it as a percentage of the cost, like you were saying, Electra, if we do it as a percentage of cost, is much easier. We'll make a lot more sense in an easier way, right? Because, yeah, but why? The question is why? If I send a box, if I send a wooden box, right, and I hand it over to a shipping company, they will not look what is inside, right? They just send, so they base it on weight and size. So if it's full of gold, or if it's full of rocks, or is it full of claymores, they don't care, right? The price is the same, unless it's a fragile maybe, and so, but the problem we have is that if I go above 10 per pound, I think we start to be too taxing. But if I stay at 10 per pound and you are sending longswords, the cost will basically be nothing, right? the cost will basically be nothing compared to the cost of the item. And yes, we have a minimum of 50 for the letter, right? So the base price is anyway 50. So you get a 50. You get a 50 plus 2% of the money plus I mean, we can go above 10 per pound, but I feel that more it starts to be a bit stupid. But if the price of the mail system is too expensive, player have to ride to make some product in the street again. Yes, we will have a strike. We will have people in the streets protesting. Yes, I know. And you say that against and not again. Yes. So I really undecided. I think 10 per pound is a reasonable low value. Okay, is a reasonable low value, because even if you are sending 65 stacks of iron, right, you will remove about 15% of the price, right? So, but if you send expensive items, the cost will basically be nothing to you, right? Will basically be nothing. Will basically be nothing. I mean, not exactly nothing, but yeah, but I think we should not go above 10. I mean, we could go 15, but it start to be consider that already with 10, sending generic meat you lose money, right? And sending apples you lose money, right? With 10, and simmered clacker meat, you are basically cutting the price by 50%. So you're cutting off 50% of the price of that meat just by transportation, right? So I think going above 10 sounds a bit broken to me. Broken. I think going above 10 sounds a bit broken. Okay, let's stay at 10. I think 10 is a reasonably low value, which obviously will make all the expensive yeah. Okay, let's stay at 10. Let's stay at 10. So this value is already in pounds, right? So our cost per pound is just this multiplied by 10, okay? So we assume 10 coins per pound at the moment, okay? And nothing else. And nothing else. So so we go total cost will be total cost plus the money fee and the cost of items, okay? And this one will have to be rounded will have to be rounded and become an integer because, right? So now what we do in this function, we already send out the cost. I think we need to calculate cost because we will have to apply it later on. Yeah, we need to calculate cost. We need a separate calculate mail cost, boys, because otherwise we need to calculate mail cost separate because we will use it again. Total cost, and we round it. And we round. Okay. Yeah, we need that because yes. Calculate the price of the mail based on items and coins. And here, send the price to the client. Okay. So we have calculate mail cost and we have update mail cost. Why it doesn't like it? There's no member update mail cost. What do you mean, Z? Come on. Because I didn't put the... Okay, now. Okay, so the first thing then that what we do, we just call this and we get our cost back. And then what we do, then we just send it to the client separately, right? Yes, we send it to the client separately. So I need to have a new function that is here, u function that is a blueprint implementable event. Will be a blueprint receive mail fee, receive mail fee, and this one will be int and will be fee. Okay. So at this point we do client get px controller, get px controller, and then we call receive mail fee and we send the cost in. Okay, as easy as that. Now what do we do? Now we have this function, right? So whenever we are inside Exchange Manager and we are sending whenever we are here and we are sending an item, I think I put a breakpoint, right? I think I put a breakpoint. Yes, here. I put a bookmark, I mean. So we have this. So whenever we are adding an item, we are going to recalculate. Is it done every time? Yes, it's done every time because I need to see the value. Yeah, it's done every time. It's done every time. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, okay. Now the item is already in the exchange, right? So it should not be a problem. But we have to do the same. We have to do the same when we are sending. Move from inventory. When we are sending items. When we are removing items. Right? So move from inventory. Move from money. Yes, move from money as well. Mail money. Adjust money. Okay. So there. Then move from mail. Yes, move from mail and move money from mail. Move from mail. Move from mail. Move from mail. And move. And move from mail money. So this should be all the places where we need to update the mail cost. Okay. Now, now we need to recompile and get this receive mail fee on the client. So we're gonna close this, recompile. And we are going to yes. Ow, I was stretching. So we recompile. Bling blom. Bling blom. Wow, this compilation. This compilation is eternal. Yeah, we changed the controller, plane shift player controller, and that's a big one, but it's taking a lot. It's taking a lot. See you, Electra. Have a good dinner. Okay, it compiled. So now... So someone will complain about the hidden fees and things like that. I would say, the post in this city is charging too much. Yes, let's do a strike on the streets. Let's speak to the governor. Do you say governor or governor? No idea. No. Governatore.
Governor.
Governor. And then it doesn't really sound like, but anyway.
Governor.
If it's really expensive, some players can do it for less. We said Jersey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe the players can become, you know, transporter of mail. But do you trust them? That they don't take your stuff and just run away? I don't know. Okay, we received the mail fee. As usual, we need to go client side. Otherwise, nothing works. And client side, we have a fee that is an integer. And we call it this way. And we need to go windmail. And windmail, now we need to put the fee somewhere. Now we need to put the fee somewhere. Where do we put the fee, boys? Here, eh? So there should be, first of all, the selection between land and air. There should be the selection. The selection should be a checkbox. A checkbox. I don't know if we have a checkbox. Do we have a checkbox under settings? Do we have a checkbox that actually looks good, or we only have shitty checkboxes? We kind of have only shitty checkboxes. These are the checkboxes. These are these ones. Huh? But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, but it's not great either. Okay, I think we can use this one for now. I don't know. So if we use that, okay, this will be our checkbox. And I think I need something like transport type or whatever. Something like transport. We can even go 50. So transport. Transport. If I want to have text, I think I need to put a child text box, huh? Yes. Well, the font can be the same. Font can be the same of font. Font can be the same. Okay. So this would be land Rivnak wagon or Rivnak. And then we will have air. Why? Okay. And then we will have air. No. Megaras. You never seen a Megaras in your life, huh? You never seen a Megaras, but they actually exist. Megaras are a different version of flying creature compared to the pterosaurs, and they are usually larger and less intelligent, but they can transport definitely more stuff. How I don't trust them? They are member of the Transporter Guild. I mean, the players? Okay. I mean, if you have players member of the Transporter Guild, it's okay. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I want to have... I probably want to have a title here that is like male body or male text or male content or male something like that, like content or male or text or I don't know, because at the moment it's like looking a bit empty, I have to say. Okay, anyway, we'll think about it. Okay, we have land and air. I mean, land or air. Right? Land or air. There is a choice that you can make. There is a choice, and then what did we say? And then we said that the cost is below it, huh? And by default is land. Right? By default is land. And then we said that we want to have transport, land or air, and then we want to have the cost and the time. Ah, also the time. You need to have some sort of farm for training Megaras, other flying creature. Yes. We will have everything. One day. One day. We will have everything one day. Oops. Why this happened? Okay, so this is the cost. No, cost. Do you want to call it fee or cost? I think cost. Mail cost, transport cost, cost, just cost. I think just cost. How do they call it in other games? Let me see. How do they call it in other games? Postage. Postage. Or delivery payment. No. Transaction fee. Transaction fee. Mail fee. Transaction fee. Mail fee. Mail fee. Mail fee. Mail fee sounds okay. Mail fee. Okay, so mail fee. What? What the fuck? You serious? What is this? I don't understand. Wait a second. Row 2. Okay, row 2. Row 2. Row 2. Okay, okay, okay. Row 2. This should be row 3. Yes, yes, there is row 3. And row 3. Yes, yes, yes. Row, okay, this should be row 4. What the? Wait, row 4. Okay, I don't understand why. I don't understand why row 4 is so stupid. Because he has a 50 from the top. GG. He has a 50 from the top. That's why. No, I was not understanding what was going on, really. Okay. Now this mail fee, I think it needs a sides box. And the sides box needs to be with override, I don't know, 100 or something. But at the same time, it should be similar to this, huh? In terms of style. Edible text box. No way, they are different. They are different beasts. No, but I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. That obviously should not be editable, so I don't know why I'm trying to put an editable thing. I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm trying to put an editable thing there where it makes no sense. Okay, sorry. This will be exactly. So it will be text mail fee. I don't know why I wanted to have it editable. What my mind was thinking. Obviously, it's not editable. Okay, so next, after a mail fee, we needed a time. Delivery time. Right? So we need a delivery time. Delivery time is very long. Delivery time is very long, but so it's moving everything forward just because this guy. Yeah, but transport time is even longer. Well, I can do this. I can do this. Ah, it looks like shit. Delivery time. Okay, maybe it's not the best, but delivery time. Okay. In hours? Yeah, potentially in hours. Okay. Okay, boys. We have it. We have it. We have it. So now these two should be variables, obviously. And and at the moment we have the mail fee, right? The moment we have the mail fee. So under mail, we said we are going to create a new method, yes, which will be receive fee. By the way, it will be receive fee and time, no? Is the time based on what is the time based on? Do you think that the time is based also on the content or no? On how much stuff you send or no? 1 hour, you think? 1 hour is enough? But we need two times. We need the time by land and the time by air. How much should be the time by air, by land? So this will be oops, this will be receive mail fee. Come on. Server sends the mail fee. And this one is taking an integer, which is the fee. Okay. And well, this is very easy. We just put it in the. We just put it in txt total. No, on txt what? We just put it on txt mail fee. Do we want to try? Do you want to write the number with Tria? Maybe, yeah. Okay. Okay, boys. So now at the beginning, okay, the problem is at the beginning, because at the beginning there will be no cost. At the beginning, well, at the beginning I think we need a 50, because we said that the minimum is 50. Right, the minimum is 50. So the number should stay at 50 unless you add items. And the delivery time will be 1 hour. 1 hour by land and 30 minutes by air, or 20 minutes by air, or 10 minutes by air. Can be 10 minutes by air. I mean, air is very fast. I don't know. It can be 1 hour, 10 minutes. So if the branch is checked, we don't do anything. If it's not checked, then we set it's checked to I don't know if I need to disable it, or do I need to what? I don't remember to do the mutually exclusive, what I need to do. If I need to unset or not. Do I need to disable it and enable it only for the, because I think that this one will allow me to check it. So if it's unchecked, it will go to checked. I think this is done automatically, right? But if it's checked, we do not allow him to go unchecked. No, meaning if it's unchecked, we put it checked again. But I don't remember if I was disabling it or what I was doing. I don't know. There is a post on the internet from me, actually. Unreal Engine mutually exclusive checkbox. I think this is my post. Yes, you see. Did I do it with an array or what? On check state change. You see that this is us, Dermorian, alien. So what do? I collect all of them. Then for loop, get child that, cast to checkbox, okay. Click address. If the click address is that, how many people have read it? I don't know. 954. From January 17. Hello, Yunus Emre. I assume you are from Turkey. Can you use state check parameter? You can use state check parameter pin bool not another box set is checked. Now the point is that I want them mutually exclusive, right? Did someone answer to this? No one answered to this. GG. So what I'm doing, basically I put all these ones in a panel because my problem was a different I mean, I wanted to have mutually exclusive, but I wanted to have pictures as well. So I basically put all the checkboxes as pictures in a panel, and then here I was searching through the panel, and if the checkbox was the same as the one that was clicked, I was basically doing the logic myself, right? And so I was setting that one as checked and everything else as unchecked, right? I was setting that one as checked and everything else as unchecked. Okay. So whenever this is clicked, yeah, but I was using uncheck state change, yes. I was setting, so I'm always setting this one is checked. So independently, yeah, so exactly. So I don't have to do the branch. So independently, when I click this, I always set this as checked, and I always set the other one as not checked. Yes. Yes. It's only this. It's only this. It's only this, boys. And the same we do with the other. Right? Just the reverse of this. Just the reverse of this. Okay, so we say air will be checked and land will be unchecked. Okay. So you can continue to click on it, that you will just uncheck the other and check that one. Now, the only problem is that now, based on the check or not checked, we have to, we have to change the price, right? We have to change the price and the delivery time, because the price will be different and the delivery time will be different. So basically for both, then we check if land we check after we do the switch, we check if land is checked, and if it's checked, we say that we set the we set our txt time to whatever, and our txt mail fee to whatever else, and we append in the same way. But now we multiply, right? Now we multiply because we say that if it's by air, we need to save it though. Huh? We need to save the mail fee. We need to save the mail fee somehow. So this will be called mail fee, and will be an integer. And as soon as we receive it from the server, we need to save it. Huh? Receive mail fee, because then we are using it here. I don't like it this way. Okay. So we can reuse it, right? So every time we receive an update, we catch it, and so this part is switch between land and air transport. Okay, so if land is true, the time will be what? 10 minutes, we said? So by air is 10 minutes, huh? And by land is 1 hour. I think it's reasonable. And the mail fee will be, by land is equal to the mail fee. Right? By air, so this is this. By air, wait. By air will be the mail fee multiplied by 3. How much, boys? Three times more costly? I don't know if anyone will ever use it, but for us it's easy, you know. You just multiply by 3 and we created a new service. Okay. I think this is fine. And yes. Okay. I don't know if I did any mistakes, but we can try. So basically now, as soon as I drop items into the... Ah no, we need to call it, huh? We need to call it. So this would be mail fee, receive mail fee, and fee will go there. Okay. 10 minutes, 1 hour, yeah, but multiplied by 6 is really a lot. I think the fee will be insane. Like, no one will do it. I think already by 3 is a lot. I think already by 3 is a lot. Because basically for a normal mail to be delivered in 10 minutes, you spend 153, right? 153 is a lot. Well, it's not a lot, but for a male. I think we can say, wait, I think we can say one thing. No, you know, because what is the problem? The problem is the multiplier by 3 on the percentage on the money. I think that would become 6%, which is really a lot. Which is really a lot. I think it should be by 2. I think it should be by 2 or no one will use it. Yeah, I think by 2 is more reasonable. In reality, I think it would be best to say something like, if there are heavy items, so basically to put an exponential on the air based on the weight, right? That would be much better, so much better. So if you're sending really a lot of stuff by air, it's costing you more proportionally. But if you're only sending a letter, which is one, you know, one paper, you know, then it could really be 1.5, right? It could be like 1. So maybe it should be 2 for a letter and 3 if there are items and coins, but okay, for now let's say 2 and we will see how it plays out. I think that's fine. Okay, so in theory it should work. In theory, should work, huh? Yeah, I think it can. I don't know. We can test it. We can test it, boys. Did I recompile everything server side or not? Yeah, I think I did because I got this message, right? So I think it was recompiled. Okay, it's time to test. It is time to test. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Para-pam-param. Just a second, because I have to send a message quickly. I have to send a message quickly. I have to send a message. Okay, I'm nearly done. Let me load meanwhile. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much this will cost. I mean, first of all, let's see if it works or not. But so we speak with this guy and we say, hey, I want to write a mail, right? And the mail that we are so we write a mail to a Dunade, right? And the subject is, you forgot this. You left these items. You left these items at my house last week, okay? So the mail fee is 50 and it takes 1 hour. If I click here, yes, because the base, we didn't set it as 50. Yeah, the base, we need to set the base also in the client as 50. Yeah, so the default value should be 50 from the beginning, otherwise it will never work. But anyway, and I don't know why land 10 oh, I fucked up. I inverted the two. So if his land, sorry, I inverted the two. Boys, you didn't tell me, huh? It's okay. We inverted the 10 minutes and the 1 hour. And then what? Then we need to put in some items. Okay, so let's put in, for example, a torch. Right now we are in the dummy database, and the values may be very fucked up. Right, so, but anyway, let's put in a torch. So a torch is 53. No, it's not possible. If I remove the torch, a falcon. It's always 50. Why? Well, at least he's multiplying, but he's not... Okay, he's not reading the exchange, huh? It seems that he's not reading the items. Let me try with money. But it seems that he's not reading... No. He's not reading the exchange. He's not reading the exchange, so it means that this function is not working. The calculate mail cost, this line is not working. This line is not working because it's like if it's not executing this ever. Oh my god, because I'm stupid. It's if exchange, not if not exchange. Okay, there was a small mistake, but we fixed it. So we will save also the changes that we did here on the blueprints. And we will recompile. And you will see that it works now. Huh? Now, I think it will work. Still not open the redeem page, but yes. You need the redeem page to know drumroll. Why? You should remember it. Remember. Okay, server and client. Let's go. Let's go. I will drum roll myself. Redeem drum roll. Oh. Oh. Yeah, the good part of the mail is that it's all temporary, right? So, or I mean, riding a mail is completely temporary, so you can do all the tests you want.
Practice does make perfect.
Exactly. E donatary. You forget everything. What is this? Right? So let's see if air and land now are okay. Now air and land are correct. So let me put in a torch again. Ah, very nice. Ah, holy shit! Sending a torch is 273. Yeah, but I think because the torch price on the test database is wrong. The torch is a weight of 4 kilograms. Yeah, that's the problem. While in reality, in the real database, the torch has a weight of, well, has a weight of 3, which is 1.5. It's still a lot. Still a lot. I think it should not weigh that much. A torch should definitely not weigh that much. No, sorry, this is the category. No, wait. That's not the weight. Now the weight is 1.5. Okay, still a lot, but more reasonable. 1.5. Okay, let's put it to 1.5 here as well in the dummy database. Yeah, but it seems to work, huh? It seems to work. So if I want to send you this falcon, for example, I will spend 125 tria. If I go by air, it's 250. Oh my god. It's kind of costly, boys. If I send you this fishing rod... fishing rod is a container. Okay, well... If I send you this horned elm... will be 175... Ah, it went down. Ah, mistakes. Ah, mistakes were made. We are not multiplying by air when we don't check. Mistakes were made. We don't check the method when multiplying. There is a small mistake. They are expensive, but the light is good? What do you mean about the light? The light? What do you mean the light? Maglite like? What? It became 350. Yeah, it is 350 actually, because it's 175 and here we multiply by 2. But we don't check when we put an item or remove an item, we don't check. I will fix it now. We don't check the method. So we do the multiplication of the mail fee here. So let me do it. Let me make a function. Get mail fee based on transport. Base fee. So we call the same function, you know. And it is transport type. Is land. Now we can just say is land. Is land boolean branch. So if is land, total fee. So if we change it only in one place, okay? I'm doing this stupid function, but it's so that... So if his land, basically the total cost is the... Oops, the total cost is just the... If his air, we said we multiply by 2, right? So we multiply by 2. Right, and now we can call this function everywhere we want to display it, which basically is only 2 places, but anyway. I think it's cleaner. So we can get our mail fee here, right? Wow, that's a big function. That's a big function, it should do good stuff. We measure the quality of the thing based on the size of the box. Okay, so it should be like this, right? Should be like this. And so now we can have 1 box only. Ah, very nice. You see, we already optimized our code so much. Ah, you see? Bling bling. We already optimized it so much. Okay, we need to exit now. And then we can try with the coins, right? But I think it should work. There are just a few small adjustments. Very small adjustments, don't worry. Everything is going as planned, even if it doesn't look like, but everything is exactly as planned. Yeah. Now, do I need to recompile? No. We just changed the blueprints, boys. I can just go like that. The torchlight. Ah, they are expensive, but the light is good from the torch. This is what you made. No, I thought you were saying that the mail was expensive. Ah, the torch is expensive, yes. But yeah, but it's very good light. I agree. I agree. I don't know, the cost seems a bit high, yeah, but... I mean, if you have to send stuff, it's like, holy shit. So, mail fee 50. Why mail is so expensive? So, 150. Okay, so now I put in my Falcon. And it becomes 125, right? And 250. Now if I remove the Falcon... Ah! Why 55? What the fuck? Why 55? What? 55? How can it become 55? What? 55. Bro, 55 is impossible. Hello, Patto Putto. Hi, welcome. Hey, filthy remake. That is kind of strange. So now, the only point is that when we remove the item, the exchange is still valid, right? So we are actually going through this. Because there is a minimum fee for the money. Yes, bro, but only if the money is greater than 0. Okay, so is the wrong money fee. If money fee is greater than 0 and money fee is less than 5, then money fee equal to 5. Yeah, okay. Now it's better. Yeah, that's why I was giving a 5, a value of 5, because we decided that on the money. Okay, let's try to put the money. Now, the other problem that we have is that we are not multiplying by stack. At the moment, if I'm sending one fish or if I'm sending 2 fishes, will be the same cost. You see? Yeah, you have to move it back. But if I'm sending 2 fishes or 5 fishes, the cost would be the same, right? While we wanted to calculate the cost by stack, and we don't do that yet. So item weight multiplied by 10, we need to multiply it by no. We need to do it inside this function. Inside this function, we are weight plus this multiplied by inventory exchange slot something. Exactly. So based on the number of stack, this start to be interesting, huh? Do we want to print out the total weight? Because in theory we have it, huh? In theory we have the total weight. But probably no one cares about the total weight. Unfortunately here we don't have the weight. We have it here, but we don't have it here. Because here I'm sending a simplified version of the item and we don't have weight. I mean, we don't have weight visualized. Now, obviously there is weight server side, but client side you don't see it. I may change that. Because it's a bit of a pity that we don't see the weight. Okay, we need to recompile because I did those 2 changes. So the money fix, and the stack count fix. Now what we need to check is that if I have 5 fishes and I'm sending 2, the fee is based on the 2, right? And not on the 5 or not on the 3. So that is considering the proper split stack weight. And in theory, this is what this thing is doing. In theory. Do you think this plus is multiplying? Wait. Let me do it like this because I don't want that it multiplies. I don't want that it multiplies wrongly here. Okay, let me do this. So it's weight plus the item multiplied by the stack count. I don't want to multiply everything, right? I just want to multiply the stack count. And anyway, when there are bugs, remember that I'm a tiger, and tiger programmer is not that easy to find. Okay, we're loading in. We fixed some cases. We fixed a bunch of things, so I think it's a bit expensive. That's my... I don't know. My impression is it's a bit expensive, but... okay. 50 as a base. I put in 1 falcon. 120. I remove it. 50. Pretty good. I switch 150. Okay. I switch and I put the thing while is switched. 120. Good job. Good job. I don't know if I can move it to another slot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I cannot move it to another slot. Uh-oh. If I move it to another slot, at the moment it's bugged. I mean, it bugs out. If I move it to another slot, but if I close the mail, it will return here, yes. Okay, there is a bug that we need to fix. Or we don't allow it. Probably we should not allow it. We should not allow moving an item between slots. Okay. Ah! We didn't reset it. We didn't reset the value when you click on write mail. If you already wrote a mail. Another bug. Because this is not... Yeah, in the cleanup... Yes, in the cleanup... yes. In the function... We have a function that cleans up everything. And that should restore the base mail field. And should also restore the state of the checkbox. And the state of the mail. Yeah, so probably we need an initialize function that is initializing all of this. Yeah, I think I have it already. I just need to add the fact that it's resetting this and is resetting these values and the mail fee. Yes. Yes. So we already have a function for resetting everything. I think it's called cleanup. I think this cleanup is called when you start a new mail. And so now the cleanup should also set the two checkboxes. Why they are not here? Why? Hello? Check land and check air. Why I don't see them? Ah, they are here. Check land and check air. We should set checked. Set is checked. Set checked state. What is the difference? Set is checked. Set check state. Because here you can also go to undetermined, but no, undetermined we don't need. We don't need. So we will clean up that whenever you are going to a new mail. So land will be checked and air will be unchecked. And money fee needs to go back to 50. Right, needs to go back to 50. And the hours, I mean the tria thingy. What is the... Wait. I see. This should go back to 1 hour. Right? So everything resets to the original values. Right? So 50, land, 1 hour. And we also need to set the... We also need to set this to 50. Right? Okay. So this should be all the cleanup we need to do. So this is something like clean up, transport, money, and time. Okay, so the next time that will be clean up when we start a new mail. Okay, now it's not. So you see the 120, which is the one of the previous mail, but it will be cleaned up. Okay, so don't worry. So if we put in the Falcon again and we remove the Falcon again, this becomes 50. So yeah, it seems to be working okay. Now, what I'm thinking is, okay, let me try to put the money. So if I put the money, this will be 2,300, right? Because these are 100 coins, 2,300. So 2,300, we take 2% of that, which is 46. No? But doesn't add up to 165. What? 2,300 divided multiplied by 0.02 is 46, right? So why we have 165? Did we go to 3%? No, I think we went to 2%, no? I think we said we were going 2%. 2%. Why is 165? What the? Why 165? Makes no sense. Okay, let me put one coin. One coin, 155. Yeah, 55 is correct. 100 by 002 is 2. No, it's not correct because it's 2. And we are by land. Ah, yes, because 5 is the minimum. Ah, yes, because 5 is the minimum. So if I am below 5, we get 5. Otherwise, we should get 2. But if I put 3 coins, right? If I put 3 coins total, why it goes 55? I fucked up something here. Wait. Flat money, fee, money, get total, multiplied by 002. If money is greater than 0 and money fees less than 5, money equal to 5. Yeah, exactly. So why? Why? What is going on? Why 65? 65 makes no sense. $65 makes no sense. So 55 is like 15. So 300, I don't understand. 300 multiplied by 0.02 is 6. So we are above, so it should be 56. What the hell? Okay. We should go and debug. I mean, it makes no sense at all. Unless it didn't clean up the previous values. No. No, because the items are removed from the exchange. So I'm fairly confident that it's not messing up with items. So, or get total is wrong. Get offer money is wrong? No, it's impossible. It's impossible that this is wrong. There is something stupid here that I don't see. Maybe we still have a multiplication of another item. Yeah, maybe. But get all exchange item. When I'm putting back the item, I don't know. Okay, let's debug it here 1 second, because I think we are still getting some value from previous items. There is something there. It makes sense to you, it's a bug. Ah, yes. Yeah, but which bug? I mean, where? Is the rounding? I don't think it's the rounding. Is the... I don't know. No! I launched the editor. No! Okay. Okay, let me try without putting an item first, because maybe the item leaves something unclean in memory, I mean in the inventory, and so the item is still calculated. Let me try to put only money, okay? Only money. We put 3 coins. We put 3 coins. We put 3 coins of these ones. So basically 300. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah, sorry. I need to write a mail. If I'm not writing a mail, the coins will not go in. Okay, so money fee is 15. Money fee is 15. What? 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 What do you mean it's 15? It's not possible. What are you saying? What do you mean 15? Wait. Wait a second, huh? PS money. PS money contains 3 circles. Okay? And money get total. Unfortunately, we don't see money get total. But is money get total wrong? How can money get total be wrong? It's impossible. We use it everywhere in the game. In 1 million places. How could it be wrong? Ow. Fuck, because a circle is not 100. A circle is 250. A circle is 250. Ah, that's why. Okay. So everything is correct except the fact that I'm visualizing the wrong value on the client. I was okay. A circle is 250, boys. Is not 100. A circle is 250. It's 250. So Yeah, I don't know why I multiplied, because it's a very bad idea. I multiplied by 100 manually instead of multiplying by the value. That's a very, very, very bad idea, and in fact, I did a mistake. I did a mistake. I did it. Where is it? Where is it? I want to see it. I do it on the client? I think I do it on the client. I do it on the client. I do it on the client, huh? Yeah. I did it manually on the client. 10, 50, 100 instead of 10, 50, whatever. Yeah, I fucked up. I really fucked up. 10, 50, 250. 10, 50, 250. Yeah, the fact that these values are coded here is not the best, but that value probably will never change in our whole life, so it's okay. Okay. So there was that mistake. So actually the calculation was correct. It was the display of the value that was wrong. Okay. Well, that's better though. It was only the client visualization that was wrong. So, fine. So I think it is working. Now the problem is the time, right? Because at the moment we don't have a delay in the receiving the mail. So the mail is received instantly. And in theory you should see the mail in transit. Also, do you think that the recalling the mail should cost money? Probably not. No, because you already paid to send it. And so let's say that there is a free recall inside in the deal of sending a mail. Okay, so now if I put 3 of these coins, will be 750, right? And 750 multiplied by 0.02, then it's 15. Yes, and now it's okay because it's 65. Okay, let's try to put in a crystal. A crystal. How much is a crystal? A crystal should be very light. A crystal. That's a ruby crystal, huh? A ruby crystal. Wow, is 1 kilograms. That's a lot. No, but I think because this is the dummy database again. The dummy database has all the values like fucked up just for testing. Let me see in production. But at the moment, yes, it's 2 kilograms. Yeah, in fact, in production is 0.1. Which makes way more sense. So ruby crystal, emerald crystal, diamond crystal, they are all 0.1. And sapphire crystal, they are all 0.1. So I think we should do the same in our dummy database. We only have ruby crystal in the dummy database. Okay, we don't have the other crystals. Okay, fine. Okay. So, but anyway, so that's 2 kilograms. I mean, it's 1 kilogram at the moment, 2 pounds. So, being 2 pounds, if I put one of them in here, right? If I drop it here, what will happen? It will happen that we will have plus 20, so this will become 85. No, 85. No. £2. How much we said per pound? We said 2 per pound. We said 10 per pound. We said 10 per pound. I think it's fucking up with the split stack, eh? 106. Let me try to split stack in my inventory so that this one is not a split stack anymore. Ah, yes, it's fucking up with the split stack. That's very bad though. That is very, 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 very bad. Why it fucks up with the split stack? Because in theory it should not. I said get all exchange item weight, and I took the exchange stack count. Exchange stack count. So this should be the value, at least to my knowledge. That is inside the exchange, but it seems that is not working. It seems that is not working. Why? That is very strange. Let me split stack 4. $465. 465. Wait, we have a problem with the split stack. We have a problem with the split stack. So if I split stack 1, from 50 it becomes 150. If I split stack 2, so it's adding 200 for every... Sorry, it's adding 100 for every stack. So actually it seems to consider the split stack. It's just that it's extremely costly. Like if the number of pounds in the database are way above 2. But this number was 2, right? So why? Okay, 250. At least it's consistent. So if I do 3, it's 350. You see? So it's actually so it's correct, but it's correct. So the stack is considered, but it's multiplying the weight. No, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's like if the weight is... It's like if the weight is so much. It's like if the item weight is... Ah, we are taking the weight of the full stack. Yes. This get weight is getting the weight of the 5 already. While we need the weight of the 1. I think this get weight is already multiplying by the stack. Yeah, exactly, you see? Is getting is not the pure weight of one element, is the weight of the full stack. That for us is not good because it's not the split stack. So we need to get the pure weight. How do we get the pure weight? I think we need to go here, right? We need to go in item modifiers, but I think this item modifiers is private. I will need the weight of the single item, not the weight of the stack. Well, I could divide it by the stack, but it seems a bit stupid. I could get the weight divided by the number of stack and multiplied by my exchange stack, right? If I do it like that, it works, obviously. Because these item modifiers, I don't think I can access. I think this one is protected 100%. It's private, yeah, GG. Okay, we can multiply, it's just a multiplication, you know. Multiplication in C++ compiled on the server is like, we can do trillions every second, so I would say is not a problem. We can do that. So we need to get actually the weight of a single item, right? So let me do it maybe this way. Oops, let me do it maybe this way. So it's more readable, right? Weight one item will be the get weight divided by. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed though to do the weight because the weight is already multiplying and then I divide it again. No, fuck it. I want the. I will add a new function. I will add a new function. I think it's stupid to multiply it and divide it again. I don't want to do it. Get weight base item. I mean, it really makes no sense, right? So, do we have a modification overlay? Well, it's basically like this, with the difference that is not multiplied by the stack count, right? Right? So in theory, this could call this and then multiply by stack count, right? So we do it only once, huh? And okay, this is on PS item, huh? Get weight, basic item, get weight. No, because I didn't want to divide and multiply in a useless way. It annoys me. So get weight, basically get the weight of the item stack, considering the stack count. Considering the stack count. And then we have another one, which is a float get base item. Okay. Oh, something is happening on my PC. Hello? Visual Studio decided to stop working. What is going on? Okay, I think it restarted. Get the weight of the item, of the base item. Right? Get the weight of the base item. Irrespective of count, of stack count. Okay. Okay, so now this get weight should work as I mean, we didn't do any big change, right? So this one will this one is doing the check on the modifier overlay, and this one is just multiplying by the stack count, right? Unless this get weight. No, but this one was multiplied, so for sure is yeah, it's returning weight. Okay. Okay, that is good. So in our function we can call get weight base item. Right, so let me go back here. So this will be get weight base item multiplied by the exchange stack count. Okay. User Studio knows what hour it is. Yeah, it is the hour of dinner, eh? It's dinner time. Well, we are close, yes. We are close to dinner time. Dinner time! Dinner time. No, it's not dinner time yet. I want to see this thing functioning. When this thing works, maybe we got dinner, but until it works, we don't. We want to have this thing working properly. It took me another, what, 3 hours to do this? Oh my god. I'm slow, eh? I'm slow. 3 hours 20. 3 hours 20. Hours 20. Yeah, we changed the ps item.h, so it will recompile for some time. For sure. One failed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's just a... It's just the memory PCH something. I don't know. Sometimes Visual Studio goes crazy and just says that it doesn't have enough memory, which is absolutely impossible because at the moment, in terms of memory, we have 10 GB available. We are using 21 GB out of 32. So then you launch it again and it succeeds. You know? Okay. So now, yeah, we had a bit of a fuck up here and there, eh? And what's next? What's next? I don't know. We need to decide. What's next, I think, is the travel time. No? The travel time... I mean, the travel time is not that easy because basically we need to hold the mail while he's traveling, and we need a new okay. Okay, so now we changed the weight. We said that one crystal is 0.1. Okay, so we need to take that into account. So if I put, yeah, so now it's not that easy to do this. Potion of healing. Potion of healing is weighting 0. Wow, 0 is a good test though, because 0 will do what? 0 will add no cost. Yes. If an item has 0 weight, is adding no cost. Which is a bit stupid, but I think it's okay. I mean, it's a problem with the item. You see? This item is 0 weight. I added 20 of them. And obviously, the total is 0. I mean, it's still 50. Wow, this one is weighting 75. Holy shit. 75, bro. Because each one is waiting. How much each one is waiting? Each one is waiting 5. Okay, this is a good test. This is a good test. So, there is a good test. So we take 2 of them. Each one is waiting 5, huh? We take 2 of them. And so 2 of them will be 10. And 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. Yes, okay, good, good, good. So 150. So if I do this, it's 300, but that's easy. So yes, it works. So it's working with the split stack, because you see that I have a stack of 13 here and I have a stack of 2. And it is the same stack of those, right? So if I try to split stack again, it works, yes. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. So if I want to send 15 axes, now these axes are very heavy, are 2.5 kilos each. Yeah. Yes, they are a bit too heavy. But considering the weight, right? Considering the weight, if I send 15 of those, it costs me 800 trias. 15 weapons. That compared to the cost of the weapon is anyway low. But it starts to be something, huh? And if I add more money, I go to 915 trias. So to send this, and the mail saying that is expensive, is costing me 519 tria. And if I want to send it by air, wow. By air, it starts to be costly, boys? By air, it starts to be costly. 1,830. But okay. I think it's fine. I think it's okay, boys. I think it's good. I think we can go to dinner. I think we can go to dinner. I think we did anyway a good change. So we have the transport, the land, the air, the fee, the delivery time. It works with split stacks and everything. Now there are still few things we need to do. So we need, when you send the mail, right? When you send the mail, we will have to apply this fee. We will have to apply the fee. At the moment we are not applying the fee. So I will have to... apply the fee. I don't know if I want to do it now or I just want to go dinner and GG. We will have to apply the fee, so we will have to... Applying the fee is easy anyway. It's very easy. It's very easy. Now the only question is, what if you don't have the money though? Huh? If you don't... So before sending the mail, we should do a check. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So we should just do a check, you know, that if you don't have enough money, it will not allow you to send the mail. So let's say that we did price for sending the mail. So we did the following. Just to summarize what we did. We did a calculate price for sending mail, and then we need to do check if enough money to pay fee. This is missing, This is missing. And we need to also apply the fee. Well, let's say this will be one line. Yeah, let's say that is apply fee, and check if enough money. Right? Apply fee and check if enough money. So basically this one we did. This one we did. We need to do this one, and we need to do this one. And then I think we will be done. With these two, we are done. And then there are just some check that I need to do. There are just some additional check I need to do here. Okay, I think I can finish this after dinner. I think I can finish this after dinner, boys. I think I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight, but I can stream tomorrow evening, and so we will see each other. No token for mail NPC. What is that? You mean a free token? I mean like a prepaid? No token. No prepaid. No, at the moment no. Also because it doesn't make. I mean, the token will have a very different value, right? Based on how much is the fee of the mail. So I don't know. I'm going to take a picture and post it somewhere as a summary. Okay, so we will see each other tomorrow evening, okay, at 9:30. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, it will be very nice. Also, if you want to become a Patreon, you can try the game right now, because if you are a Patreon, you can play the game. And also if you are a veteran player of the previous games, I mean, of the previous game, we only did one. And you get some perks on Discord and some other good stuff. And you can also see the videos that I'm posting, so why not? Remember that we have an open task. Open task, if you search, I can give you the link, but anyway, we have open tasks that you can do if you want to help the development of the game, right? And there are some that I think anyone can do. So if you have the time, please do help us. Have a good night, everyone. Should we write someone? I don't know. Let me see if someone on Sunday evening is working on stuff. This guy's working on C++ stuff. And this one, okay, let's raid this guy. Let's raid this guy. No, but it started in 7 minutes, so it would be a bit useless to raid. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Is there anyone else that we don't know that is streaming a real engine? This guy is streaming a real engine. Who is he? I have no idea. Okay, let's try this guy. He's a new guy. I never seen him. Maybe he's not a new guy, just that I never saw him. I don't know. Let's try this guy, boys. Why not? Let's try this guy, boys. Why not? So we're gonna raid him, and if you want to stay for the raid, good. If not, no problem. So see you tomorrow evening. Bye bye. Good evening.